Hello guys, welcome to another breakdown. Today we're going to be going over this SSG phase game.
That's really what it is. And with that being said, an SSG up 2 rounds.
A lot of things happened this game and a ton of misplays, so I'm just going to go to where I think it started, and then this is this round. So let's just look what's going on here. First, you have DPs in your cover in Rafters, you have 2 people on Breach, and you only have 1 form of denial to worry about. So you might be thinking, what could go wrong? But if you're SSG, a lot can go wrong. First off, planting in the smoke is probably not a good idea. He gets down now, and he ends up dying. Now you have 2 people on Breach still, 1 Raptors, but False is going to make a play up red here, and here's his first kill, but he gets refragged immediately. And now it's a 2v3. SSG gets another frag here, and now Hot and Cold is going to attempt for a plant. He gets us super close. Let's just get a replay of this. The timer is literally 0-0. Anyways, fast forward, he doesn't clutch, he just whiffs a bunch, and then that's the round. And now everyone's confused, the caster's confused.
What in the hell was that round? I don't really know what happened there, but hey, it is what it is.
And so we all move on and pretend that never happened. Until it happened again.
But they'll commit to the frag this time as Fultz will step out into the angle.
And nothing too bad happened this round. Fultz gets that down on cameraman, he ends up finishing it off here. And then fast forward a little bit. It's a 2v4, but then turns into a 2v3. They flash laundry, and look at this. He hides here, full white, and the Nomad doesn't realize he's there. So obviously because of that he dies, and then he goes back to site, and then Fultz cleans it up. And then Rampy starts having a seizure or something.
Clean it up, that was a scary one there, but luckily Fultz exists, and he can kill.
And now you can see depressing phase. New round, let's analyze this. DPs and cover in sight. No one in vault. Oh my god, you guys forgot to clear AB. Don't worry though, he gets refragged immediately, and it doesn't really affect the round, as they do end up winning here. And there you go. Now this is where it really gets interesting. Here you can see the Monty pushing, but then he actually calls his friend over. And then Fultz is just looking at nothing, but then realizes there's someone in there. Fultz gets rezzed, but then the Mute kills Rampy, and then the Monty drops shots to Mute. And then now there's a team kill, and it's a 4v4 somehow?
What just happened? What just happened?
So even the caster's confused. The caster's so confused, he's confusing the names.
Super, or rather Astro, is gonna be...
Skies gets a kill, but then he gets refragged, and now Hot and Cold's left on Monty, and he's not winning that. But that leads us into the worst coordination in this video. FaZe is super happy, high five. The coach strangles him. Now bro's asking for a fist bump, high five, then a nipple grab. And then his teammate asks for a fist bump, and he fakes it, but it doesn't matter because now we're in the next round. FaZe is in a 4v3 here looking for a plant, but the smoke's here, so they're going to want to wait a little bit, and then they're going to send someone to take top main.
Have much of it remaining here for FaZe, the final dying seconds of the round.
Now Finka has top main control, FaZe is probably going to attempt for a plant. They go in for a plant, but watch this. Bullet is getting hit by smoke, so he runs out. He goes to the bomb, and then he goes back into the smoke, dies to the smoke. The Finka top main dies. SSG wins. They're excited about it, and now he wants a timeout. And I would too. Alright, so post timeout, what the fuck is FaZe doing? He rappels down, then he decides, alright, I'm gonna dip out of here, my teammate's already in sight. So he gets out.
Back off. I believe Souls also has plant inside of Troph the space.
But you see this rat? That Sky's doing his best APAC impressions.
He's continuing to push forward as well. He doesn't see him, and Skies gets away with the case inside a split.
Skies is going to be hidden.
Oh my god!
Walls of the scope, and he gets a second one as well. The case is down to the ground.
And then they start screaming at each other.
11, the shutdown.
And now they're done. Never mind, let's one more out. And here's Bosco minding his own business. They're not going to push him. There's still 2 minutes. Oh my god. He repelled in.
Was that cameraman? He literally swings in like Spider-Man.
There was about to be a nitro thrown at him too.
Don't worry, Hot and Cold's here. False whiffs. But here's Hot and Cold. And let's just say he's cold. But he still gets the kill. 3v3 now. So it's still winnable for SSG. But none other than Skies, the rat, hiding behind bar, gets the kill. This round has got Bullet running in circles. And then whatever this is happens, I'm not too sure what they're doing. But then they start to branch off, and Finka looks like she knows that he's there, but then just looks away, and later on dies.
We're blocking the POV for Fultz, so he's not going to realize it just is again, but the scope, again, causing a death of a member of...
And now it's all left to Bullet. Skies is fighting his demons in bar still. Misses shot 1, misses shot 2, and then dies. And now it's a 1v2. So let's speed this up because he's boring and just baits for a while. But this is interesting. He does some Valorant shit here. He sends out the RCXT, goes out, but doesn't control it, so it just keeps going. And then it hits the chair and does absolutely nothing, and he dies. SSG is happy for that win. Hot and Cold's pretending like he's a middle schooler on a bus. And I feel like I had to put this in because it's the same exact positioning as earlier, but this time, Bosco redeems himself and kills him, and actually drops the defuse. Later on, SSG redeems himself, and they win the game.
It's over! The series is over! And SSG have come out on top!
Space Station Gaming and a best of...
What a mess.